video today. I'm doing a little bit of like a Twilight 9, so we're playing the front 9. I am going to be playing it all the way back, so we're going to be tipping it out today, seeing what the gold tees look like. But yeah, I guess my goal today is going to be to shoot around even par from the gold tees. I've been playing some really good golf. The greens look like they're in great shape. Tee boxes look fantastic as well. So yeah, overall hoping to just kind of get out, play my own ball here, and see if I can put together a good score. So let's dive right in. So I got one of these TaylorMade mini drivers, a little bit of a gimmick club, but also has some value in terms of what we're trying to accomplish. I'm going to be hitting this a lot today, or at least in any kind of chance that I can off of some of these holes. We're going to go from there. That's not going to work. That glove's got a hole in it, so the only thing that I have is actually this rain glove in my bag from my brother. So save the day. Appreciate it, Matt. Yeah, let's go out and see if we can, again, let's shoot something around even par today from the back tees. I think would be a pretty big win. Actually struck that pretty good, just shy of hole high here, left off the baseball lie there, but you know, honestly pretty straightforward up and down. See if we can maybe even hole it. Yeah, we'll take that, not bad. All right, a little bit of a stressful 4 to get it started here. Need to hopefully get some easier birdies and easier pars than that. I'd preferably not have 4-footers for par the rest of the day. But overall, hit a pretty good mini driver off the first tee. Hit a pretty smooth 8-iron, just kind of pulled it off the lie. Decent up and down. So yeah, on to number 2, par 5. I ended up blocking that one up the right side, but saw it bounce twice, so should be able to find it and punch it out and still keep birdie in play. That is one thing about this hole. If you block it right in those right trees and you can find it, not a lot of damage, but if you go left, there's a nasty ravine and you're not finding that ball. So yeah, let's go see if we can find this thing and punch it out, see if we can still go make birdie. We've got a really fun shot here with the flag in the front. There's a giant backstop of about, I don't know, maybe like a 15-foot part of the green. Yeah, kind of just like that. Go in. Oh my God. I don't know if you could see it from here. Almost just made it. I'm pretty sure that's like a foot. Hit it off the toe, wanted to hit it about 8 yards farther and spin it back, but almost just hold it from 120 yards. So let's go tap this thing in. This is pretty fun. Love tapping birdies, nothing better. -1 through 2. Today's video is brought to you by FlightScope. If you guys are interested in purchasing a mobile launch monitor, whether it be the Mevo or the Mevo Plus, I do have a link in the description that you can follow, or feel free to use my ambassador code STORY for the Mevo and MS Golf for the Mevo Plus for a discounted rate. It's the lowest price that you can get it for on the internet, so if you guys are looking at getting a launch monitor to improve your game, feel free to dive right in. Back to the video. All right, we are on the 3rd hole here, probably the hardest tee shot on the front 9. Gonna go back to that mini driver and see if I can just kind of squeeze one through these trees. I mean, this is a hard shot. This is one of the hardest tee shots, as I was saying, so to get off the tee right there and be right down the middle is just putting some of really the only danger in the first couple holes behind me. But That mini driver is awesome. It comes off like an 8-iron, but I mean, I probably hit that 240 plus carry, maybe even farther from those back tees back there. So apparently I'm a little bit more controllable than the regular driver. That's still kind of to be determined, but hit that one good, which is great. All right, we got 190, maybe slightly into the wind. I'm gonna hit a 6-iron. I think if I was really warmed up, I could maybe hit a 7, but I think 6 is probably the right play today. It'll be short. It's on a good line, just short. Go. Oh, no, it's not. It's there. Did not strike that very clean, but I'm putting. So there's that P770 forgiveness. A little bit better than playing blades right there, because I still almost made it all the way to the hole and hit it a couple grooves low at least. So yeah, let's go see if we can, make a good putt here, somehow make a birdie after a bad strike. I'm not really sure how, but got a pretty good look here for birdie. Let's just see if we could maybe hole one, or at least knock this thing in for a 4. Pretty good putt, just needed to hit it a little bit harder. I think that might have gone. That's a great 4. All right, that 4 keeps me at -1 through 3. So ahead of my goal from the back tees, which is fantastic, but I know I've got a couple nasty ones coming up, especially from the back tees. Like hole 6 will be challenging, hole 8 will be challenging, so I need to stay focused. All right, walking up to the par 3 tee box here, number 4. Again, currently I'm 1 under. This tee box is in the shade, so it's always a big mud pit, which is kind of a bummer, but playing about 175 yards slightly into the wind today. Downhill 67, so probably about 170. Could probably pound an 8, but I'm just gonna try to hit a smooth 7, because anything off that hill can sometimes trickle down by the hole. So goal here is to just throw something near, see if I could potentially make it. Kind of fun, but need to go get up and down. Let's see if we can make it happen. Trying to chip more with my 54 and my 50 when it calls for it, but I just don't quite have the same touch as I do with the 60, and I know that's so cliche, but 60-degree wedge. Let's see if we can knock this thing in. That takes me to, no, not takes me, that keeps me at -1 through 4 with a very, very birdieable par 5 if I can just hit a decent shot off this next tee box. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to keep this one in play. See if we might be able to take this thing kind of low. I've said that walking up this hill before, and it has not turned out to be the case. But you never know, today could be the day. So I tried to hit about a 10-yard draw there with the mini driver, hit about a 10-yard draw there with the mini driver. I mean, I've always wondered why people carried them and why people played them, frankly, but it's just a lot of fun. It's you look at it, it's almost kind of gimmicky, but then you hit it and it comes off kind of between a 3-wood and a driver, but with the trajectory of like a 3-wood, maybe even almost like a 5-wood off of a tee. So provides a little bit of an extra distance for me off the deck if I need it, but off the tee a little bit more control. So yeah, that one was a lot of fun there. No real wind. It's sitting up nice. I think I could probably get 7-iron there at 184. I think my 7-iron's like my 180 club. I'm gonna have to hit it well, but I don't want to go long with 6-iron. So let's see if we can just make a good swing here. After that drive, to have this shot is pretty disappointing, but I want to try to play it true today, so I'm going to play this ball and see if we can get up and down for birdie. Needed to take that thing under par in order to really set myself up for the rest of the round. But let's go tap this thing in and we'll make a 5. All right, so still -1 through the 5th hole here. A little bit of an opportunity lost there after that drive. Probably hit that thing down the hill, I don't know, 330, 340, because it caught the slope and ran all the way through. But, you know, that's golf. Sometimes it doesn't work out even with good shots. So onward and upward. Got the next hole is kind of a struggle. If I can get through the next hole fairly unfazed, should have a pretty decent round today. One more cut. All right, I've got 172 playing uphill 182. I haven't been hitting the ball very far today. This would usually be like a perfect 7, but I just left that 7-iron short, so I'm gonna try to hit like a big 6-iron. Long is better than short, so I'm thinking that that's probably the play. Don't need to kill it, but like, let's try to make good golf swings the rest of the day. Tell you, the short game's bailing me out today. Holy cow, another really good chip. That keeps us at 1 under through 6. I've got a par 3 and 2 par 4s left. Would love to be able to get another birdie on the card today, but yeah, let's finish this thing strong. That's probably the hardest hole to get through without any major damage. I mean, it's just a hard hole, and then you've got all this runoff everywhere to where if you're a little bit off, you basically run off into the shit every time. So onto the par 3. Let's see if we can hit one close. 7th hole here, par 3, all the way back, basically teeing off from this people's backyard. 175 yards. Gonna hit a 7-iron right at that big tree. Has to be one of the weirdest days of statistics versus score. I haven't hit like any greens, I feel like, but I'm still 1 under par. That one I hit it great, just blocked it right, so I was trying to kind of steepen up a little bit and get down at the ball and turn through it. Just was a little right, blocked it right, but again, hole high, and I'm gonna try to pitch something close and make another putt. We'll see. All right, walking out on the 8th hole tee box. It's a beautiful hole. You got to carry a huge drop off and then carry a bunch of water and then hit it back up into another hill. So need a good drive. So yeah, that's gonna play. Hit it off the toe, but twist face technology. I think I'm just in the right rough and should have a good look at the green. Oh. Making today very difficult on myself. I'm just not hitting it well at all. It's either toey or weak or not releasing my hands, or I'm releasing my hands too early. I mean, this is just a very ugly but great scoring round. I would love to be able to have a short game like this on days that I'm hitting it good. But, you know, at the same time, I'm up by the green in 2. Another up and down can keep the dream alive. I'm playing the back tees, and I'm currently one under. So let's see if we can go figure this thing out. What an up and down, baby. All right, -1 going into 9. This will go down as the best short game round of my life. yeah, just gotta go get up and down. Done it all day, but not from 100 yards, so we'll see how this goes. Let's just have a little bit more magic. Let's get through one more hole here. All we gotta do is get up and down. It's not that big of a deal. Flag's in a good spot. I've got a good lie. Let's go make it happen. If I make it, I shoot 35. If I 2-putt, I shoot 36. If I 3-putt, I shoot 37. Alright, finished with the bogey. Shoot even par from the tips. Pretty good round, honestly, considering. If you like these types of videos, if you've liked the channel so far, please like, please comment. It's been helping the channel grow like crazy. See you next time. Thanks.